Hi, this is Kurt Howell with Digidesign. I'm going to be showing you some of the new features of Structure, our new sample playback plugin, RTAS based. What Structure is essentially the ability to play back your Logic sounds, your Contact 2 sounds, your old sample cell sounds, and a library that comes based from EastWest library. To playback, it comes with 4 gigabytes of sound as it ships. It will give you the ability to have 128 voice polyphony on 8 zones, 127 MIDI channels, 64 outputs, the ability to drag and drop WAV files, AIF files directly into, manipulate, change your amplitude, velocity, add effects from the TL Space library inside of one substantiated plugin. It sets up just like other companies' plugins do in that you just set up instrument tracks, 1 unit of structure in there, and it loads up plenty of sounds. To load a sound, it's very, very simple. You say load patch, it goes to your root library. We just went one too far. Here's my Logic sounds. I can click on Logic, and I just have to load the sound. The cool thing about it, I don't have to convert anything. It automatically loads the new sound from Logic, Contact 2, Sample Cell, and more libraries are coming later on this year. Right now it is in public beta, I can say that, and you can sign up at the Digi website to get involved with it. It's very, very powerful, but yet a very small footprint. The session I'm playing is on 2 gigabytes on an XT, barely hitting the processor power, if you can see that. I'll move that over. One of my favorite features in Structure is the ability to take a sound. As you're seeing, I open up a little toggle, and I can drag that reverb sound, if I like it, down to another substantiation, a different sound, and quickly move it on. I could even take the female choir and add it to the 808 kick, and it runs from high to low, so anything at the top is cascaded down, and I can change that, or I can put distortion before the 808. I can remove it, add it, delete it. If I want to go in and edit that, I click the edit page. Well, let's go back because I just deleted that sound. Let's look at a string ensemble. I can go in here and zoom in and say I need my cross point to start there. I can go in there and change the zones, move them around anywhere I like, change them from hard to soft velocity. This window, which is something very new to Pro Tools, is resizable. So I can change it to any size I want. Exit it, I go back to my plugin. I can add effects. I've got delays, which I can route back to themselves if I want to affect them. Set them up on the output, just like on any stereo mixer. You have a send, and your samples start playing. It's very, very intuitive, very easy to get around. I don't even have a manual on it right now, and we've just been pretty much finding everything we need. Another thing that's very cool, because I can make unlimited modes and unlimited modules on here, you'd think, well, I have to keep scrolling down and scrolling down. I don't have to do that. I can say this is a view and say, let's name this strings, and look at all the sounds that are in my string module, then load just that string module, and I get a blank page to add more sounds for a different sound, or then go back and look at all of them again. So it's very, very flexible, very, very easy to get around on. It patch, you have velocity curves that you can grab and move at any time. It's got amplitude, distortion, you can have it follow. It also has a dual Rex player in it, so when I drag and drop Rex files into it, I can change them. And the cool thing about the way it's set up, I can take any sounds I have and throw them into the Rex file, and immediately propagates them on the keyboard, makes it easy to play and work immediately. And it's also phenomenal for live, because I have 8 regions, so I can set my keyboard up to do different things live, play background vocals, trigger loops. You can stack loops on top of each other. Very, very powerful.